In this video, I'm going to give my try at model making. This is the product. It's a simple little biplane that I got out of an old book of scroll saw projects. Stay tuned and I'll show you my process and materials I decided to use and how I varied from what the plans were in the book. So stay tuned and we'll start on that. I'll cover the pattern and the material I'm using to make this little model plane, which there's what it looks like in the book, and my helper's helping me hold that down. There's all the little small pieces, a little strut that the wheels fit on. There's the body and the wings. So I'm going to use this cut down 2x4 to make the body out of. And I'm going to use this to make the wings, and this all the other smaller parts. Here's a 3/16 dowel. It calls for 1/8, but I've got a 3/16. I'm going to use that. And I'm going to cut the strut out of this piece. Now that's the plan right now. I'm going to kind of do this like a compound cut. They say to glue two 1.5-inch pieces together, and that gives you the width, and then cut that out. Well, I'm going to mount this pattern on the top and cut it, and then mount this pattern on that and cut that out on the second cut. And I'm going to cut the wings separately because one of them has to have a notch and the other one doesn't. Plus these holes, I need the pattern to mark the holes, so I'm going to make another copy of the pattern. So I'll cut that wing out twice because it's a bi-wing, biplane, as you can see, with a little bit of a slant. I got to drill those holes at a 20-degree angle. But anyway, that's the material, that's the pattern. It came out of this book. My helper will turn it loose there. These are patterns and projects for the scroll saw by Joyce and John Nelson. A lot of neat little patterns in there, some like older stuff, but there's some nice little projects. There's a bunch of them in there, some of them very simple. But anyway, that's the materials, that's the pattern. And I got to mount them all up and get started cutting. So I glued the other pattern on the side, lined up with the pattern already cut. I taped that back in to keep it in place, and ran it around 3 times and then over the whole thing. Made sure everything was lined up, and I want to make this cut a little bit thinner cut, but probably still going to be fairly difficult. But anyway, here we go. Once we get this done, this is the hardest cut on the whole piece. So there's the finished product. Had to make some adjustments and adaptations as I went along, but I made it work. That's pretty true to what the book has done. He used 1/4 inch for the struts. I didn't have any 1/4 inch, that's 3/16. That is a 1/4 inch down there. That's an axle for a toy car, but they weren't long enough for this. And I didn't use a screw. He put a screw here with washers. I've got a little button, a screw hole button, and a piece of a 1/4 inch going into that. But the only thing really left for this is to be painted. I'm probably going to do that. I got to catch up on some other projects, and when I do, I'll post a short to kind of go with this video to finish off the project completely. Kind of pleased with the way it turned out for our first try. So if you like that sort of thing, hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you like model making, I'll try to do some more of it. Just say so in the comments, and I'll look for some other similar things. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.